Coming to sit on your knees on the mat. Taking a moment here to warm up the wrists, rotating it clockwise and anti-clockwise. I'm going to use the wrist a lot here today. Stretching them back, pulling them forward in each hand. Flexion and extension of the wrist in both arms. Take a minute to do it here with awareness. Gently coming into the tabletop position, keeping the knees hip width apart, arms shoulder width apart, shoulder and wrist on the same line, hip and knee on the same line, toes flat. Let's do a couple of cat and cows here to warm the spine. Inhale, head up, belly down. Exhale, head down, belly up, rounding the back. Inhale, head up, belly down, arching the back. And exhale, head down, belly up, rounding the back here. Couple of more times. Inhale, arching the back, head up. Exhale, rounding the back, head down. Inhale, arching the back, head up. Exhale, rounding the back, head down. Take long breaths. May the movement be in tune to your breath. Coming in to the neutral spine. Back to tabletop. Tucking the toes under you and just lifting the knees 1 inch off the mat. Not too high. It is just off the mat. Using your core to stabilize you. Your arms working here. Holding yourself in this baby plank. Taking deep breaths. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 3 more breaths. Gently drop your knees down. Coming back up. Going into a full plank this time. Keeping the shoulder and wrist on the same line. The heels coming on top of the balls of the feet. Back in one straight line. The hip neither shooting up nor sinking down. Using your core to keep yourself stable. Gently drop your knees and bring the right foot between the palms. Left knee is down. Take the left knee as far back behind, flattening out the left toe. Look up and breathe. And keeping the left palm down fully on the mat, hugging the right knee close to the body. Open the right arm up. Twist and look up at your right fingertips. Make sure your chest is open. The right knee and ankle are on the same line. And right knee is going in, pushing it in towards the body, not letting it splay out. Right hand down, coming up. Sinking the hip down and forward. Making sure the right knee and ankle are on the same line. If you keep your legs too close, you will not feel the stretch on the left thigh. So make sure that the left thigh is getting enough stretch. Sinking down low, hands in prayer pose, finding your balance. And when you're ready, inhale, lift your arms up, palms facing forward, arch back, open your chest, look up and breathe. Try to keep your elbows straight. Breathe here. A deep back bend, breathe. Don't hold your breath, take deep breaths. And gently come down, place your arms down. Take the right leg back. Tuck your toes under, come back into a full plank. Hold the plank. Feel very strong when you're doing the plank. Engage all the muscles. Breathe. Don't hold the breath. Breathe. Few more moments here. And gently bring your knees down and take the left leg forward between your palms. And take the right knee as far back as possible, flattening out the right toe, left knee and ankle on the same line, right palm fully down on the mat, hugging the left knee in, open out the left arm, look up at your left fingertips. Keep the chest open, breathe here, take deep breaths, slow deep breaths. Gently bring the palm down. And now coming up, sinking the hip forward, making sure the left knee and ankle is on the same line. Right knee is far behind, feeling the stretch on the right thigh. Palms to the chest, finding your balance. Slowly lifting your arms up, palms facing front, arch back, look up and breathe. Keep taking deep breaths here. Open the chest, feel the back bend. Breathe, breathe. Few more breaths. Gently bring your arms down. Take the left leg back. Sink down into the child's pose. Relax here. Forehead comes to the mat. Your bottom is resting on your heels. Arms extended out in the front. Take deep breaths. Slowly coming back into tabletop. Now tucking your toes under, lift yourself up into the mountain or the downward dog. Trying to straighten out the knees, hip shooting up towards the sky. You're taking your head towards the feet, elbows straight. Stretching your calf muscles, your hamstrings. Heels trying to press down on the mat. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Evenly distributing the weight between your hand and feet. And now lift yourself up on your toes. Come into a plank. And sink the hip down. Flatten out the toes into an upward dog. Your elbows are straight, shoulders relaxed. Thigh is off the mat. Don't rest the thigh on the mat. Challenge yourself. Tucking your toes again. Pushing yourself back into mountain. We're going to do this a couple of times. Taking long deep breaths here. Lifting your heels up, coming into a high plank and sinking your hip down, flattening out your toes. Thighs off the mat, arch your back, look up, upward dog. Elbows straight. Curling the toes, pushing yourself up into mountain. And coming into a plank. And sinking down into upward dog, flattening out the toes. Look up and breathe. Eyes off the mat. Breathe. Tuck the toes. Push yourself back into the downward dog. And walk your feet forward. Coming into a gentle forward fold. Knees straight. And gently come to stand up on the mat. We're going to do a balancing pose now. The dancer's pose on Natarajasana. Keep the left leg down and catch hold of your right ankle and flip the grip so that your shoulders are open. Now extend your left arm forward and take the right knee behind at the same time, kicking up with your right foot. The right foot moving away from the body and upwards. Keeping your gaze fixed on a single point on the ground, as if you're taking your chest towards the ground. Breathe. Feel the stretch on the legs. Arch in your back. Breathe. Deep breaths. And gently coming back down. Releasing the right leg. Repeating it on the left side. Bend your left knee. Catch hold of your left ankle. and flip the grip, opening the shoulders. Good. Now push the left knee back. Left toe is kicking up and away from the body. Extend your right arm. Keep the gaze fixed on a single point. Breathe. Breathe. Deep breaths. Holding, keep breathing. And gently release the leg. Bring it back down. Now take your feet slightly wider than the hips. Keep it apart. The feet are wider than hip width. Interlock your fingers behind your back. Open out your chest. Take a deep inhalation. And exhale. Bend down from your hips as if you're taking the crown of your head towards the mat, dropping the chin to the chest. Both the knees are straight. Trying to take the arms away from the body, keeping the fingers interlocked. Take deep breaths here. Make sure the knees are straight. Breathe. Long, slow, deep breaths. I'm going to stay here for a few more breaths. Focus on taking the hand away from the body. And gently come back up. Come to stand at the top of the mat, right in front. Extend your arms forward. Come to stand on your toes and gently go down, keeping the heels of the mat. Slowly sink down into the mat and lie back down, keeping your arms apart, feet apart, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Start taking deep breaths. Relaxing the body, mind and soul. Staying in the stillness for as long as you need. Thank you.